destined to do this. Bred to be stunting. I know I'm the greatest. You ain't telling me nothing. Bitch, I'm blowing up and you pressing the button. Pull up the yak, sprinkle some stress in the blunt, and watch a professional work. Lower the lights. Might mistake me for lucky. I'm rolling the dice. Over obsessed. Got these hoes in distress. Prepare for the work.
This episode was brought to you by Sultanian Wealth Management.
With over 10 years of investing experience, we believe in helping you manage your funds. Whether from business expansion, wealth preservation, annuity programs, and capital growth, we can help you. Visit the experts at sultanianinvestments.com. That's sultanianinvestments.com.
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century. Hey, welcome to Young Hustlers Grant Cardone on Young Hustlers every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We bring you hustlers, young hustlers, old hustlers, lady hustlers, sexy hustlers, ugly hustlers. Dude, you got hustle and you want to keep it young. You want to keep it fresh. You want to keep it tight. You want to keep it going. You want to add some skills. Well, damn it, you in the right place at the right time with the right guy. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Young Hustlers, brought to you by, damn, I'm looking freaking sweet today, too. Brought to you by GrantCardoneTV.com. GrantCardoneTV, the way we say it in the South, TV.com. Robert's with me. John's with me. Man. Robin's with me. You're with me. Hey, look, if you got questions, throw them in comments, okay? This is a very, very important topic to me. I want to talk to you today about depression, okay? Depression. Ugly, ugly, dark topic. Dark, man. Have you ever known somebody who was depressed? Have you ever known somebody that committed suicide? I went around 3 people in the office. I'm like, do you know anybody that killed themselves because of depression? All 3 people said, I know somebody. Elena knows 3 people. 3 people she knew in L.A., man, that killed themselves. All 3 of them were on drugs, okay? And I'm like, you know what's interesting is nobody knows this. I did a scope on this morning, but nobody knows this. But from the age of 10, about 10, maybe 10 and a half years old until 35 years old, I was depressed. I mean, people were like, man, are you severely depressed? Was it severe depression? I don't know, dude. It seemed pretty severe to me. I mean, I didn't need to go to a doctor to say, dude, one day I'm good, one day I'm not. One day I'm happy. One day I wake up, I'm going to bed Sunday night. I'm going to wake up tomorrow. Can kill it. I'm gonna think I'm gonna beat that day up. And then I wake up Monday morning, I'm like, I don't even want to get up out of bed. You know, I'd want to pull the sheets up over my head. This is a true story. I'd pull the sheets up over my head and say, I ain't going out there. My twin brother watched me in Houston, Texas every day start a business and then not go out to do business. One day I called my brother, hey man, what you doing? I call him around 11 o'clock every day. Hey man, what you doing? When I finally lowered the sheets. And I came out. I called, hey, what you doing today, man? You want to go to lunch? He'd be like, dude, one day he told me, he's like, don't call me anymore. You call me every day. You need to go to business. You need to go do your business. You need to go out. I thought something was wrong with me because something was wrong with me. I wasn't doing anything. So I went and saw a counselor. The counselor said, dude, you're depressed. I said, I'm depressed? Oh, that's what it is? Yeah, I'm depressed. What should we do about it? Why don't you take this? Literally in the first meeting, within 20 minutes, they're like, look, do you operate in spikes? I said, yeah, I'm a surger. I've always been a surger. I surge. I have big surges. At the time I was living in California, and I just started surfing. Everything was a surge. I was looking for surges every day. I'm looking for the big waves. Well, the ocean operates in surges, right? Yep. Water comes in a big surge, and then it goes out. See, it's all cool when you're catching a wave, dude. It's when the wave isn't there. You're like, ain't nothing to do today, man. What am I going to do today, man? I got no purpose, man. I got no job. I got nothing to do, man. I'm going to go paddle out there and there's no waves. I'm waiting for the surge. See, that's how my business was. I would surge 2 or 3 days. I'd have this surge. And then all of a sudden I'd do a bunch of business. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks it would last. And then all of a sudden, boom, I'd drop out the bottom, right? And the psychiatrist told me, he's like, dude, you're a manic. Y'all ever heard that term? Mm-hmm. You're manic. You're a manic. I said, what's a manic? He's like, you're up and down. I said, yeah, I'm up and down, dude. I go freaking crazy for a little while and then I fall out. The bottom falls out. He's like, you're suffering from depression. Most people do. 25 years I was told that by people. OCD, ADD, apadada, all these terms they got, dude. They got so many terms. Like they got a book this thick with all the manifestations that you have a mental illness. The book is this thick. Anybody I could ask, I could find one page, I guarantee you, that would mean you have a mental illness. Mood disorder, okay? Mood disorder. I got a mood disorder. Yeah, I got a mood disorder. I go from freaking being scared to depressed to angry to moments of happiness. Oh, damn, I'm happy again. I want to hold on to the happiness. Man, I tried to smoke weed. I tried to drink it away. I tried to freaking sex it away. I went through as many women as I can. I made it about the women. Dude, the sex was good, but I'm depressed again. Oh, let me go get some more sex. Let's put 2 of them together. Okay, let's film it. Let's jump out the freaking sky from the ceiling. Let's freaking twist on the chandeliers. Dude, I wake up the next morning. I'm like, where's my surge at, man? Huh?
This is Confessions, Young Hustlers.
I need my surge bag, dude. And the psychiatrist said, man, you're depressed, bro. Here's the truth, folks, okay? I was never depressed. That was not the problem. Man, look, I had losses when I was 10. I had big, giant loss when I was 20. I was hanging on to those losses, and I was getting bad information. The truth is, those surges that I talked about, the surges have been the thing that I loved. Okay, and I'm going to talk about after the first break here. I'm going to talk about how to use the surges. They're actually normal. It's Mother Nature, dude. You surge. You want to grab that explosion. When I come back from break, we're going to talk about how to handle depression. Thanks for watching. Stay with us. Grant Cardone, Young Hustlers.
Trust, confidence, and results lay the foundation of any marketing campaign. At Rush Impact Marketing, we take pride in helping your automotive dealership generate more traffic, increase gross profit, and deliver a lifetime of results. Rush Impact Marketing is the #1 staffed event, direct mail, digital, and consulting marketing company in the automotive industry, with the sole intention of creating a solid and long-term relationship with each of our automotive dealership clients on a personal level. Grow your business, expand your name, generate more profits, utilize every social platform, every piece of mobile technology to get awareness out there about your dealership. Let us show the world who you are. Text SuperSale to 555-888 to get started today with your free market analysis. Leave a mark in your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisade Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is Rockland County's premier landscape architect. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit SteveGriggsDesign.com. That's SteveGriggsDesign.com.
You're going to have 1 minute. Sell the glass of water or sell yourself.
I get paid every damn day. It's who I am.
That's what you'd open with in a sales pitch? I like water.
That's Grant. Are you thirsty?
I love water so much. I have some sitting on my desk, actually. I'm going to give the person that pitches that glass of water I need and will give $1,000 for the best pitch.
My balls are growing. That's how good that water is. But it's
What? Say that again?
Your balls.
Sell the water? That's what I said. You're going to figure out your pitch, what it takes to build a pitch, what it takes to build a 60-second pitch, how to confine that pitch, constrict it, compress it, wrap it, tighten it down, how to get it like, oh yeah, right there in that sweet spot. Bang.
To submit your water pitch, upload your 60-second video to YouTube, then go to GrantCardoneTV.com/pitch, put in your first name, last name, your email address, and copy and paste your YouTube video link in the video URL field and click submit.
Welcome back to Young Hustlers. Grant Cardone here. Grant Cardone, Young Hustlers. GrantCardoneTV every damn Thursday, baby. I bring it to you. I bring it to you hard. I bring it hard.
Whoa, hey.
Strong. Over and over, man. I hit you in the face. I punch you in the head. I tell you the truth. I'm here to get your money right, get your game on, get your hustle right. Folks, you guys out there just hustling, pumping, and pushing and working, good. You need some skill to add to it. Because if you're just pushing and shoving and you're not getting any results, look, you're going to get depressed. Mm-hmm. You're going to get depressed. Any psychiatrist, psychologist, family member that tells you, depression, I mean, you're depressed. Dude, I'm fucking losing. Okay, it would be abnormal for you not to get depressed. You lose over and over and over and over again, dude. Look, to not get depressed would mean you're freaking insane. Mm. You can text me 305-865-8668. I can take your call, 305-865-8668. I'm going to tell you, I was depressed because I was freaking bored. Okay? Now, I saw 5 psychologists or psychiatrists. Me and my brother went to psychologists and psychiatrists together, thought it was a twin thing. Maybe we got some freaking gene mixed up. Dude, all kind of weird shit. I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with me. They're putting me on lithium, Prozac, Zoloft, Xanax. I got more drugs after I got off of drugs than I got when I was on. Dude, when I was doing drugs every day in the streets, I was like, I couldn't score, okay? Do you go to the doctor and say, dude, I got depression? You can score all day long, okay? The problem is the price is severe. The drugs they're giving you in these bottles, they got a prescription on them that suggest to you it's all right. These are freaking killers, okay? I never had depression. I wasn't depressed, man. It was a normal response to failing. It was a normal response to operating below my achievement level. I knew I was capable of more. If you knew you could run 60 miles an hour, okay, and you only ran 10 miles an hour, and you're the only person on the planet that knows you're capable of this 60-mile-an-hour run, tell me it wouldn't disappoint you. And you're telling everybody, dude, I can run 60 miles an hour, but I don't. How do you make sense of that shit? You know you can make 60 calls in an hour, but you make 10. Tell me, you're never going to feel good about yourself. You're making 60 grand a year, but you know you could be making 600 grand a year. How are you going to feel good about it? You know you could produce an unbelievable video, 3 of them in the same period of time it took you to produce 1. Well, how could you feel good about it? You know you're supposed to be flying private because you have the ability to, but you're still boarding American Airlines coach, center seat between 2 fatzos. You should be depressed. You freaking should be pissed off. Okay? You should be angry. Then now, watch. Now, all of a sudden you're like, shit, I'm going to be angry. I'm going to be pissed off. Then your girlfriend's going to be like, you need anger management. And they're going to send you to the doctor. And you're going to go to the doctor, and the doctor's going to say, "Oh, you got an anger problem. You got manic. You're not in control of your anger, your emotions. You need some help. Okay, you need some help." So they gave me lithium. Dude, you need lithium. Lithium is a metal. It gets into your bloodstream. It slows everything down, dude. I did lithium. They wanted me on lithium, and they wanted my girlfriend on something. I'm like, no, she can't do it. I'll try the lithium. I just wanted to hit. I'm like, let me see what it feels like. Shit. I took 1/2 of a lithium, dude. I was like, it didn't do that thing to me. It did that thing like, well, just everything came down a notch. I don't want to come down a notch, dude. I want to get up. I want to get up. I don't want to come down. Okay? I want the surge, man. I want the strength. I want the power. That's why people like working out, man. Oh, feel some power in it. Makes everybody feel good. Damn, I got some power. That's why people like to be successful. I got a hit. It's a surge, man. It is nature to surge. I wanted to be great my whole life. I don't know about you guys out there. I would expect if you're watching a show called Young Hustlers on Thursday afternoon at 12 o'clock in the freaking middle of the day or 9 a.m. or 10 o'clock at night in the UK, dude, you got to want freaking success. You got to want greatness. And if you have greatness in you, which I believe you do, and you're operating at average, guess what? You're going to feel freaking average. You're going to feel depressed. Okay? See, this is what the doctor doesn't tell you. Dude, you're suffering from an epidemic. It's called average. Okay? It's not called depression. See, the doctors won't tell you that. They won't tell you that because there's no money in the average thing. There's no money in them saying you settled, you're operating below your potential, you're a mediocre person settling on mediocrity, you're average, you got average grades, go to average schools, you got an average marriage, you have average quick sex. Okay? Yeah, she said she liked it, but dude, it was so quick she was thinking about somebody else. Okay? She was thinking about something great. She was thinking about Tom Brady. She's thinking about Grant Cardone, the godfather of the punch. Okay? So look, you guys got to decide, man. I'm going to tell you something, okay? This depression thing, it is a monster business. The main risk factors of depression, listen to this. This is going to blow you guys away here in the studio. Include past abuse. Oh, by the way, everything I'm about to give you happened to you, not because of you. Watch the list. The main risk factors of depression: sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, certain medications, drugs that treat high blood pressure. So I can't have any high blood pressure because that could cause me to be depressed. Okay? Conflict with family members. Dude, if you got family members, you got conflict. Okay? So that means every person on planet Earth would suffer from depression. You got a brother, a sister, an uncle, an aunt, a mom, a dad that you don't like. You like to punch him in the face. Okay? Death. Who didn't lose somebody, dude? How about a loss of an animal? Loss, chronic or major illness, and family history of depression. Dude, we just got the whole freaking planet. 7.3 billion people were defined in one paragraph. Who doesn't have that? Who doesn't have a loss, man? You should be able to get over your losses that quick. Why? Because the losses are in the past. Depression, boredom is the thing that was killing me. Dude, I was so bored with what I was doing, operating below my potential, that every second of every day I was looking at how sad I was about what I did, which is the past. So the trick here is this. Number one, nothing's happening to you, folks. Okay, you've been abused? Big deal, dude. The whole planet's been abused, man. How about this? You're operating below your potential. You're abusing yourself every freaking day. Oprah was abused, okay? Raped, sodomized, put down, told she was a fat little black girl. Look what she did. She turned it into $1 billion empire, okay? Everybody on this planet that's had something bad happen to them, I can show you somebody that's had it 10 times worse. Number two things I'm going to give you, okay? Get in present time, right here, right now, and keep your attention on the future. And number two, stay productive. Stay productive. Don't be bored. Don't have white space on your freaking calendar. It's killing you. We're going to come back from break. We're going to take calls from William, Miguel. I got people texting me like freaking maniacs. If you haven't sent your water pitch in, best water pitch wins $1,000. You guys depressed? Good. You may as well have $1,000 to go with your bullshit depression, okay? But you can't do a water pitch if you can't talk because you got meds in your face so you can't think, all right? Send your water pitch in. This is Grant Cardone. You're watching Young Hustlers. We'll be right back.
Gaining financial independence is what every person seeks in today's world. With so many options when it comes to investing, it can be confusing to know what to do. Specialized IRA Services helps you know the right direction to go. Whether you are looking for a self-directed IRA, a retirement account, or need the know-how on funding a new business, Specialized IRA Services helps you gain control of your assets, your money, and your investments while being educated on the entire process. In removing Wall Street out of your investment, you can be sure to spend less on investment fees, taxes, and make more on your returns. Let the expert team at Specialized IRA Services help you transform your family legacy and secure your financial independence. Visit SpecializedIRAServices.com. That's SpecializedIRAServices.com to register for more info and receive a free ebook on your guide to financial freedom. That's SpecializedIRAServices.com.
The fall is always the moment when you have to redefine yourself. Easy is not part of success. Easy is not part of life. When I was 33 years old, I faced the lowest point in my life. I was broke, I was battling demons of women, finances, alcohol, and drug addictions. And here I stand in front of you in the top 1% of car salesmen in the United States. Quitting was never an option for me. I keep pushing for my son, for my dreams, and what I'm attempting to create for my own life. My name is Mark Jennison, and this is the Comeback Plan. I was a millionaire twice and lost it all twice. And now I'm here to show you what it takes to come back and stand in the face of adversity, even if that adversity is yourself. This show is designed to prove that no matter how far you fall, no matter how great the defeat or failure, there's always a comeback. There's always an opportunity to redefine yourself, redefine who you are, and come back stronger, better, and faster than before.
To learn more about Mark and his story, check out markjennison.com. That's markjennison.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Young Hustlers. I'm feeling a little depressed. I'm down. You depressed, Robert?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You know?
I'm so depressed. I lost the deal. I went and called on the customer, and the customer didn't do what he said he was going to do. And I'm so mad, and I must not be made for this business, and I'm never going to make it. And and then let me get around somebody else, and I call my mama up, and my mama, I lost this deal. It's going to be all right, son. Dude, you don't need sympathy right now. You don't need sympathy. You need to freaking use the motivation from the failure to surge. Word of the day, folks, surge. Surge. I operate in surges, okay? There's parts of the day where I'm like, there's nothing. I quit making myself wrong about it, man. There's parts of the day where I just don't have the juice. So what? Okay, I know this. When I work out, when I eat right, when I don't drink alcohol, okay, when I'm not doing stuff that makes me feel bad about myself, when I'm active, when I got a full calendar, when I walk in and I'm like 9 o'clock, 9:30, I'm angry. I'm, God damn, who gave me all this shit to do? That's a long way from depression. If you've ever had depression, what would you rather have? Depression or anger? Dude, I'd rather be angry. Who did this to me? Why am I doing all this shit? I got a lot of money. I shouldn't have to do all this work. That's anger, dude. Depressed is this. I don't have anything to do today. Today, I'm trying to figure out, man, how do I do all this stuff? We get 1,700 leads in yesterday, man. I'm like, how do we call these? We're not doing it right. We're not doing this right. But I'm in the creative. I'm in the juice. I'm in the surge. You get it? Don't let anybody tell you you're depressed, folks, okay? I hate to tell you this. I don't even believe there's any such thing as a clinical depression. I think you're on planet Earth, man. I think depression's probably like gravity. Dude, it is what it is. It is what it is, dude. You don't go around, I got gravity. Gravity's holding me down. Shit, it's got me fucked. I can't do anything because gravity's fucking got me. I'm going to kill myself. I need some medication. William from Maryland, what's up, buddy? William, what's up? Talk to me, William. Let's get him on. William or Miguel. Let's go. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Okay, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, Grant Cardone?
Come on, man. Dude, have you ever been depressed, bro?
Oh, yes, sir. I actually I lost my father when I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
So you got, like you said, don't be a little bitch. You got to become a better person through that.
Yeah, dude, you know what's interesting is nobody tells us, hey, by the way, people are going to die while you're alive. If people aren't dying while you're alive, you died.
Exactly.
So nobody told me, man. I lost my dad when I was 10 years old, right? I lost my dad. Let me tell you, and then I'm going to hear your story, okay? But I want to talk about my story first. So I lose my dad when I'm 10 years old. Oh, my God, little boy. Oh, my God, little boy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, so everybody's telling me, oh, my God. Why didn't somebody say, hey, man, it happens, bro? It is called a life cycle. Start, things change, and they stop, okay? And then they go again, right? That's the way it is. When you plant a flower, you know when winter comes, it's going to go away. When I get an animal today, okay, now that I understand the life cycle, we got some Great Danes. I told my wife, we're going to keep these dogs about 5 or 6 years, and then we're going to give them away. Because I know what happens after 5 or 6 years to a Great Dane. Go ahead, William. I'm sorry to interrupt you, buddy. They die.
Oh, no problem. I just want to introduce myself. I'm
Introduce. I want to reintroduce myself.
In high school, I'll be putting myself through college next year, going to school in D.C. I'm busting barback 30 hours a week. I mow lawns and monopolize my whole street, 4 to 5 lawns a weekend. And I'll be cold calling over this summer, selling mortgages to people that I networked with. I'm going to come work for you one day, believe it or not.
Oh, dude, I love that, man. I love that. Come work for us, buddy.
I'll walk in there and impress you. Believe me, I'm not going to be a little bitch, and I would love to send you my resume. I also have a question for you as well.
Go ahead, hit it.
How do you deal with negative people in your life, whether it's in business or just in life?
Great question, man. Great question. It's very, very important that you do.
You know, they're not motivated, and it kills you when you're around them.
It's a great question, man. It's a great question. Okay, here's what you do. You guys want to handle negative people in your life? You do not handle the negative people, add positive people. Okay? If you have negative people in your life, take responsibility that you don't have enough positive people in your life. You're spending time with people because you got too much time spending time with negative people. Because you ain't got any positive people, man. You got to add people, man. You don't need to worry about the weeds. You need to fertilize the grass. The grass will freaking smother. In Louisiana, they got the St. Augustine grass. It's so thick, dude. All you got to do is throw some freaking water on it, some sun on it, a little bit of fertilizer, piss on it every once in a while. And, dude, that freaking grass will it'll just freaking snuff out a damn weed. Now, it's nice every once in a while if you got some strong weeds, some really strong weeds, you go out there and you pull them out, man. Throw them in the trash, and get somebody to take the trash down the street. That's getting rid of those people, okay? But you got to get in the right environment, okay? Now, here's a text from Haley Hera. I'm depressed because I'm losing my home and my dad. I'm losing my home and my dad isn't helping his kids to make sure we won't be homeless. Okay, dude, depression ain't going to help you. Me feeling sorry for you isn't going to help you. You need to go get a freaking roof, brother, sister, whatever it is. You need to get a roof. You need to get busy, okay? Whoever this cat is ain't taking care of you, good. Well, you got to take care of you now. That's the real world you live in, okay? The government's not going to take care of you. 50 million people in this country. 50 million people are being subsidized. They're being taken care of by a government that will fail them. 40 million people on food stamps. They will end up being hungry because the government can't take care of them. We got roads and infrastructure. I was telling my wife last night, I'm like, baby, you know what, Sabrina and Scarlett? I don't know if it's going to happen in our lifetime. I think it could happen in our lifetime. Every night I'm going to sleep right now, I'm saying, hey, this thing's going to fall apart. I'm telling you, this whole thing's going to fall apart. It's going to be so ugly. I know for sure Sabrina and Scarlett will wake up in their lifetime, either my lifetime or their lifetime, and they're going to be like, where did we get the food from? Like, I'm thinking about farmland, teaching them how to farm, how to come up with your own. Money won't matter. Okay? It could last 3 years. It could last 5 years. It could last 7 years. It could last 12 years. You're going to have to know how to do this. How do I get food, dude? Because the stores might be busted out. I'm just telling you, that can happen. You want to be prepared. So bad things happen to good people. And the good people that aren't prepared for bad things get depressed. And then you get a psychiatrist says, you're depressed. They give you a label, dude. They're basically giving you an approval to go down and not surge. You need to surge. That's what the ocean does. It surges. Very powerful, right? Sun comes up every day. Sun goes away. What do we say? The sun's depressed. It went away. No, dude. The freaking earth went around, okay? The earth did this. Night, light. Some people are nocturnal. Some people work better at night. Some people work better in the morning. Some people work better at noontime. I don't know, dude. Surge, bitch. Surge. Keep your hustle young, man. Stay on purpose. Keep your calendar full. Stay freaking excited, and don't medicate. Don't medicate. And stay away from these people that got an agenda to freaking medicate you and zombie you and robot you and freaking put you under the influence. They make money like that. There's more money in Prozac than there is in heroin. You understand? There's more money. There's a heroin surge in America right now because Prozac's so expensive. People are getting on pain meds and Prozac and the Ritalin. They're getting addicted. The number one drugs that are traded on college campuses today are not marijuana and heroin. They're mommy and daddy's freaking Zoloft. How do you get over the fear of quitting your guaranteed paycheck job to go to work for yourself? Okay, no name here. I wish you guys would put in a name. I got so many texts here, I can't even answer them all. Awesome, you guys, by the way. Thank you for texting me. I'm on unemployment. It's been 2 months. I just got a job offer for $10 an hour as a janitor. Dude, $10 an hour is better than what you're getting paid right now by about 10 times. Okay? And by the way, you're not out of work, sir. Your job is to get a job. Okay, now I wouldn't take that freaking $10 an hour job. Personally, I wouldn't take that job. I'd go freaking sell myself at the job and the people I want to work for. I wouldn't take what people want to give me. I'm walking down the street. Can I give you something to eat? Dude, I don't need you to give me something to eat. You don't need to make $10 an hour. Okay, I can go to that street corner down there and make $10 in 10 minutes. All I need is a pitch. I'll spit on somebody's windshield, okay? Clean it. I'll freaking shine your shoes for more than $10 an hour. It's ridiculous. I'll do whatever it takes to take care of my family. So get busy, man. Quit feeling sorry for yourself, okay? Jose from New York City. Hey, how do you get over quitting your job, fear of quitting a guaranteed paycheck to go to work for yourself? Dude, it's going to be hard, dude. It's fear, total fear. I know that I'll be successful, just can't get over the fear and going after my passion. He knows he's going to be successful. No, you ain't, dude. You don't know that shit. You don't know that shit. You might fall straight on your damn face. You need to make that part of the deal, man. Shit, it's going to be an adventure, man. Tiger. Go see Jungle Book. Go see Jungle Book, man. Shit, the panther's going to eat my ass. Tiger might get me. You don't know what's going to happen, man. Gary, my friend Gary Vaynerchuk, which I love Gary. Gary had a quote out the other day and says, quit acting like you live more than one life. Or quit acting like you're going to live again. Dude, why don't you act like you are going to live again? I get more energy from thinking I'm immortal than thinking I come up with a death sentence. Okay, because now I got nothing to risk. I'm going for it, man. Okay, Eric from New Jersey. Miguel, what's up, buddy?
Grant, what's up, brother?
Come on, dude. You ever been depressed?
I don't know if I've ever been diagnosed with depression, but you get down when your goals aren't high enough and you're distracted, of course.
Yeah.
But when I get down, I just got to refine my purpose, get alignment with my God, and then get on some Grant Cardone audio and get fired up again. It's time to 10X in life.
I agree with you, bro. Redefine the purpose, man. What's the purpose? Where's my greatness, man? What gets me excited? What gets me jacked up?
And, Grant, one thing that gets me fired up is knowing that there's people like you and Gary that are so big, and I just got to get in your field, and I'm just aiming as high as you are, and I just got to amp up my activity and my goals and my thinking a lot bigger than yours.
Dude, that's awesome, brother. I really appreciate you. I appreciate who you are. I appreciate you being so honest. And I appreciate you calling in, man. Hey, this is Zohab. Zohab, he says, a.k.a. Z the Persian Trainer. I used to be depressed, but that was because I was smoking weed, selling drugs, did 2 years and 8 months incarcerated. Best friend died, but I did not so anything different. Then last year I got up and started running. Here's a guy, dude, been in jail for 2 years and 8 months. You guys think you got it bad, dude? I lost my girlfriend. She cheated on me. Dude, every girlfriend I had cheated on me. So what? Okay? Big deal. I don't feel good about my job. Everybody's had a job they don't like, dude. First 5 jobs I was fired from. I hated my jobs. Firing me was a celebration. For me. I was like, oh, fucking glad. Because I was so chicken I couldn't quit. So what, man? So what, man? Oh, my little girl feels like she's slow in school. Dude, everybody's slow. I don't know what y'all talking about, dude. I'm slow on everything. Give me a pair of ice skates. I'll show you how slow I am. I don't know how to use them, man. Okay? I go to the gym last night. I'm working out. I'm slow, man. I hadn't been in there. Okay? I hadn't been in there. You got to make it fun, dude. Everybody wants to be fun. How many of you out there are immature? I'm immature. I'm 58 years old. I act like a fucking 12-year-old. Ain't nothing wrong with me, dude. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm alive, man. I'm alive. Eric from Jersey. You got to cut that, man. Eric, what's up?
How you doing, Grant?
Come on, man. Come on. You guys
are doing well.
You guys are awesome, dude. Dude, good to have you on the show, brother. What's up?
Thank you. Thanks for taking my call. Same story, different time, different place. Same thing. Got to trying to keep you down with the meds. I hear it full tilt, man. Almost exact same story. And what happened, I had to become a hustler. I had to put my energy towards 50,000 different things and become a person that couldn't exist. Oh, you can't do all this. There's never enough time in a day for me to get this stuff done. And guess what? It replaced the pills. It replaced the meds. It replaced the doctors.
Yeah. Dude, how many different meds did they put you on?
Oh, they tried Paxil, they tried Boost Bar, they tried this, they tried that, they tried go to see the psychologist, go to see this. No, I didn't have that problem. I was a collegiate athlete. I came off of college with a whole bunch of different sports, and all of a sudden they throw me in the cube and say, make 80 phone calls and take home this paycheck that we take half of.
Yeah.
How fun was that?
So the guy goes from working out on the field, smelling the grass, they cut the grass, he's working out, he's competitive, he's got a game to win, and they're like, no, dude, go make phone calls all day. Dude,
yeah, absolutely.
You see, we got 100,000 troops coming out of the military every month. Every month, 100,000 people Go from being in Afghanistan, playing with guns and weapons and bombs and shit. Hey, man, ISIS is around the corner, man. There could be something happening today. They got ships and they got planes and they got freaking, trucks and big Humvees and gear they're walking around with, dude, and masks and freaking chances of chemical, what is it called? Warfare. And then all of a sudden it's like, dude, we're shipping you back to America, man. You're going to go back to Greenville, South Carolina. You're going to listen to a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. And you're going to have to watch, what was that hit movie for the kids? Frozen. You have to watch that 17 times. Dude, of course you're going to be depressed. You're coming back with no purpose. And you're going to be without a job. You're going to be without work. And you're like, oh, I'm going to see the wife and I'm going to see the kids. There's no game, baby. You got to have more than love, folks. You got to have a game, man. You got to be excited, and you have to operate to your potential. If you want life, operate at your full potential. Mike from Israel. You're watching Young Hustlers, by the way, folks. GrantCardoneTV every Thursday. Mike, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Grant?
Come on, Mike. Have you ever been depressed? Be honest, man.
Yeah, man. I've been depressed.
Yeah.
Then I found Grant Cardone.
I'm your medication.
Snapchat.
I like it. You follow my Snapchat? Do I have a Snapchat game or what, buddy?
I'm the Mike that is nagging you on Snapchat and sending you his kids, his little one, his bigger one, that is nagging your wife on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm that Mike from Israel, man.
Dude, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. How does anybody in Israel ever get depressed? You guys are being attacked so often by so many people. You're like, dude, I don't even have time to think about. I mean, imagine if you're under a massive attack all the time, notice you're not depressed. You're alert.
No, I'll just tell you how it happened. I was working for a high-tech company, and then I just got sick of it, and I told myself that I won't work for anyone. I got into sales. I've been vice president of sales in a startup company. They were importing LED lighting. And then it got to me, I don't know anything about selling. And I got on the net, and then I saw Grant Cardone and bought all his books. And then after 3 months, I just got to it that I need to work for myself. So now I got a alternative medicine service that I'm servicing companies and getting their masseuses that will work in the companies, and just being the best masseuse in Israel.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate that. Here's a guy telling you, dude, he's got a game, he's got a business, he's got challenges, he's got problems. You want problems, folks? Everybody wants to get rid of their problems, man. Don't do that. Get some new problems and get them to be big, giant, freaking big ass monsters. Because as long as you got monsters, as long as you got somebody coming to hunt you down and kill you, cut your freaking head off, you're not going to be depressed. As long as you're in a game, in a battle, you're running for your freaking... Dude, you can't be depressed when that's happening. It just can't happen, okay? We got so many texts in here. 5 times a week now, I go to the gym. 5 times a week. I used to be an atheist. Now I'm a Christian. I used to be a loser. Now I'm an effing winner. Awesome, dude. Miles every day. Got in school, job, got clean, and continuously make progress, stayed productive. I was 271. Now I'm 198. I was a drug dealer. Damn, it seems like everybody watching this show is a drug dealer. Now I'm a personal trainer, server, and mentor. I used to smoke and drink. Now I'm a meal prep and eat organic. I used to go to the bar. Unnamed. Please name yourselves from now on. Jose from New York City's watching the show. I'm on unemployment. It's been 2 months. I did that one already. Depression is an excuse for a lazy, lost person who refused to try and hustle. Sean Davis. I'm not saying the depression I experienced was not me making excuses, but it was me feeling sorry for myself. And it was me misunderstanding that, dude, I was just operating below my freaking greatness. I could operate here. I'm operating down here. I knew the truth. I knew the truth. I knew it. You know, our plane, we took our plane out to go to Fort Bragg the other day, and we were at 24,000 feet. And I'm like, hey, guys, why are we not at 44,000 feet already? I mean, is something wrong? Yeah, man, a flap is stuck on the right side. Might be the cause of your depression. You got a flap stuck. You know what a flap stuck is? You're operating below the altitude you should fly at. Could be this system. No chemical imbalance. There is no chemical imbalance proof anywhere in the universe. So the next time the psychiatrist, the psychologist, somebody, you got a chemical imbalance. Dude, how you know that? no urine tests, no hair tests, no blood tests. How would you know I have you're exhibiting. Dude, you're exhibiting stupidity, okay? Jamil Hamil from Ontario. Boom! Hamil.
Jamil, boom, there you go, man. Massive action pays off. I finally
boom!
got y'all
Massive
on the line,
action.
man.
Surge. What's up, buddy?
Boston, man. What's up, man? This is Jamil Graham again. How y'all doing tonight, man? I seen Jared on Facebook. He was doing his thing over at that vacation.
Yeah, Jared's jacking around. Dude, you know Jared's just playing now. He's all into the Italian lifestyle on his honeymoon.
Oh, yeah, you sip a little this and that. You got Italian money. You play like an Italian baller. That's what it is, right?
Yeah, he's swinging, acting like he's a big shot in Rome today. Great to have you call in, dude. Have you ever been depressed?
What was that? Have I ever been depressed?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think everybody's been depressed once or twice in their lives. It's just how you bounce back from it, right?
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. What do you think? What do you think the deal is? You know anybody that's been depressed? You know anybody that's been down and out, man? Anybody on medication?
I know a whole lot of people who are depressed, man. Like, half the people in my office here, they walk me here with a sad frown and fake smiles and all the other bullshit.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, dude, WTF, dude? Why the face?
Why the face?
Why the face, dude?
Man.
What's wrong with your face? Your face is freaking down.
You gotta make some posters so I can put up in my office, man. Maybe why the face?
Yeah, why the face, man? Well, dude, I appreciate you calling in. You got a question?
I do have a question. My big thing right now, I'm pitching to a lot of high level business guys, and the product, the service we actually offer, there's no price tag on it. It's just a service that we generate money off them committing to it. I'm getting interest, but my big thing, a lot of people are falling off because of the price. I'm having an issue with the price.
Yeah, you're having some issues. That issue is going to end up being depression here in a little bit. So, dude, look, here's the deal, okay? I'm going to tell you, every time that when I go into mystery in my life and I don't have answers for things, I get angry. I can't make the puzzle work. Something wrong with the puzzle. Happens to me every time, man. I've been doing this my whole life. Something's wrong. They didn't give me the right instructions, right? They didn't give me the right information. They gave me the wrong pieces. And then all of a sudden I go, this game sucks. It's no fun. See what happens? I'm coming down, dude, because I don't know how to solve the problem. If you don't quit, you stay in the deal and you increase your skills, you'll be fine. If you quit, you're going down to tubes. Don't quit, folks. Don't quit, okay? And get skills. You got to skill up. This gentleman is having trouble closing deals once the money comes into the deal. You need to get on CardoneU. CardoneU.com is a tool to keep you from going down the tubes. Oh, it's the customer. The customer's an idiot. The customer's cheap. That's what you're going to do if you don't know how to handle price objections. They're ridiculous. They're stupid. They don't want to pay money. Right? Once you learn how to handle it, I was on with a client the other day. I'm like, hey, when's the last time you spent $160,000 on he's like, I spent $160,000 today. Really, on what? He says, I spent $1.6 million on a house. Really? You spent $1.6 million on a house? So you spent $1.6 million on a house, and I'm offering a training program. How many people are going to live at your house? 3. I'm offering a training program for 60 people for 3 years for $160,000. You want to do this? Yeah, it makes sense. Send it over to me. That's a skill that got me from being sad about my situation. Alex from Toronto, last caller, and then I'm going to give you guys something for watching the show today. Alex, what's up?
Hi, Mr. Cardone. Thank you so much for taking my phone call. I am a massive fan of you. I'm lost for words right now.
Oh, well, hey, let me ask you this, and I'll help you out, all right? Have you ever been depressed?
Yes, sir, I have.
What do you know what the cause of it was?
Yes. So my father passed away from cancer about a year ago, and my mother and I took care of him. I was working for a job that I wasn't very happy with, and it kind of just all made me feel, I was depressed at the time. So my solution was, after my father passed away, I quit my job and I started my own company. So so I'm feeling a lot better these days about things. So It's good. It's better now.
Let me ask you, did anybody ever tell you, hey, look, you're going to lose people?
Pardon?
Did anybody ever tell you in your life you're going to lose people?
Sorry, that I'm going to lose?
that you're going to lose people, that you're going to lose people in your life. Like my kids, I got a kid that's 4 years old and a kid that's 6 years old. Dude, they already know about death. They already know things die. We already got our kids understanding things die. Where's our grandmother? She died. Where's our grandpa? Died. People die. Things die. Dogs die. Pets die. People die, dude. Bad things happen. But is it bad or is it just part of the deal? So like people
it's part of the deal.
Exactly. So is failure. So is disappointment. And what the abnormal thing, Alex, and I think you'd agree with this, dude, just don't make it be all right to live average. Like if you're going to be an average person, and not confront the reality of life, losses, not enough money, jobs you hate, okay, a relationship that didn't work. I was in a relationship. I got married. I was married for a year. Psst, cut it, man. I'm like, hey, this isn't working. It's not going to work. Ain't going to happen. It was a mistake. Should have never done it. I don't know what I was thinking. You had me at a weak moment. I'm a Ferrari. You're a Civic. We belong in different garages. Okay? No offense. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that the Honda was a less of a car than one car wants to run and the other one didn't. Alex, did you have a question?
Yes, sir, I did. So I have an online clothing boutique for women, and I am struggling a little bit because I need to make sales and stuff like that. And I want to buy Cardone University, but I'm just not sure would it apply in this circumstance when I'm doing online sales in this way.
So what are you selling online?
So I sell women's clothing.
Okay, good. So I'll just tell you that 99% of our sales take place online.
Really?
Really. How do I market? How do I brand? How do I promote? How do I keep it out there? What else are you doing other than, Alex, your online website? Like the websites are dying. Emails are dying. There's proof in the marketplace that things are transitioning to like things that I'm doing right now. So you need to market, brand yourself. You need to be top of mind, omnipresent. You need to be thinking about deals. You need to be thinking about options. You can't show somebody one dress. You got to show them 2, 3 dresses. You got to show them different price points. Everything I'm doing, it doesn't matter whether it takes place in a store, on a phone, on a website. It's all the same. I tell my internet department, guys, hey, read my books. What's your books got to do with online? It's all the same, man. I'm dealing with people. People go to website. People look at price. When do they make the decision? When your price is so low? See, that's the problem with the world right now. I wait for Macy's and Bloomingdale's and whoever to discount their stuff 70% before I buy anything because nobody knows how to sell me anything. So the other thing is, Alex, you're going to have tremendous courage in the marketplace to spend money, to try Facebook ads, to put yourself out there, to get on TV, to do radio commercials and spots and post on LinkedIn. You're going to have a lot of courage to do those things, and that means a lot of creativity because as long as you have something creative to say or do, remember when you didn't know your question today when you forgot?
Yes.
It causes the person to slump a little bit. But if you know what you're going to say, you know what you're going to do, right? That's why we're doing this water pitch. This water pitch has been so good for so many people because they're like, people are telling us, man, I don't even care if I win the $1,000. I had so much fun doing that pitch. Hey, man, can you sell me a simple glass of water? If you do this, Alex, I guarantee you're going to see your website sales differently. You're going to see how a customer sees your product differently. You're going to see how difficult it is to actually be creative. So that's what I'd say to you. Cardone, there's no way it's going to hurt you. Number one, it's an $18,000 program. It's on sale for $995. I guarantee you it won't hurt you. Number two, I guarantee you're going to get your money back 10 times or more. And if you don't, call me up and say, hey, Grant, it didn't help me. I'll give you your money back. It doesn't matter to me. I know it's going to help you. Okay, I hope that helps.
I agree. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Okay, thanks a lot. By the way, folks, 100 Ways to Stay Motivated is a $995 program. It's included in Cardone University for the $995, but you get 1,500 segments, and you get the cold call, and you get the follow-up, and you get the prospecting, and you get the weekly live seminar, the mastermind, for the same $9.95, or we'll take 3 payments for $350. Whatever you want to do, it's fine. It's CardoneU.com, CardoneU.com, CardoneU.com. Dude, I'll give you $1,000. Forget giving me $1,000. That's going to make you $1 million. By the way, we've had a lot of people do that already. Send me your best pitch. 60-second water pitch, okay? Preferably you'd have some water in the glass. I drank all this water because I was thirsty. I've been talking about water so much I'm thirsty all the time now, okay? Notice whatever you talk about is what you got your attention on, right? Okay? 60-second water pitch. Send your pitch to pitch at GrantCardoneTV.com. No. Send it to GrantCardoneTV.com/pitch. Not bitch, pitch. Pitch. GrantCardoneTV/pitch. What else we got to talk about, Robert? What else we got going on, dude? We got so much going on.
Whatever it takes. Episode
4.
Woo!
Whatever it takes.
Tomorrow.
Episode 4. If you guys haven't seen this season, man, whatever it takes. Dude, some sick TV, okay? Sick TV. I mean, John, when you were shooting that show, did you dig it? Yeah, man. Dude, there's some sick scenes in this thing, okay? Okay? We take people through contraband. Contraband is where we go through their bags, their phones, their stuff. Then we take people and they get to visit a guy called Gitmo. Gitmo is he's a deep black ops, covert operational CIA. Worked with what was the group? Hamas was drug
ISIS.
No, not ISIS. It was Hamas. He was at the Hamas. Oh, hummus. And ate hummus. No shit. This guy got in here. This guy's a psychological expert. Okay, he did the whole waterboarding. Told me all these stories about waterboarding. He's like, dude, I know how to waterboard people without the water and without the board. Okay, I know how to just look at them and start freaking them out, dude. So we bring them in a room like this, man. It was black, man, and this guy Gitmo. I'd watch this guy operate, dude. I saw people freaking. I saw one guy pee in his pants. I saw another guy throw up right in front of him. I saw another guy fall out of the chair. Thought he was sitting on the chair. The guy was so scared. Turned the light on. The guy missed the chair. Fell on the freaking ground. Broke 2 ribs. We got it all on camera. Okay. Then they leave there. And they come to my office, dude, and they do the water pitch. Dude, you're going to see some shit happen to people. I'm like, hey, you want to pitch the water? You want to pitch yourself? What do you want to pitch? And then we give them a little twisty, a little pretzel. Dude, freaked them out, dude. Put the freak on people. And then they're trying to pitch me, and I got all this stuff going on. Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Show, the fourth of 6 shows, season 2. You got to be a subscriber. You got to be a subscriber to see that show. GrantCardoneTV.com, GrantCardoneTV.com, GrantCardoneTV.com. This is Young Hustlers, man. Every Thursday I bring you this show. Tomorrow I'm bringing you a show called The Cardone Zone. I'll be talking about finances, career. I'm going to be talking about a recession that I guarantee is coming. There's signs everywhere. The recession's coming. The problem with recessions is they never tell you about them until they've already come. And then you in it. Okay. Appreciate you guys on Facebook. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for following the show. Thank you guys for watching at Grant Cardone TV. I'll be answering your questions and your comments. By the way, the depression that I talked about earlier in the show, that I had from the age of 10 years old to 35 years old, I figured out how to resolve it permanently and forever. Took place right here in my mind. This is what you got to handle right here, folks, okay? You got to handle the beasts, the monsters, the spirits, the voodoo, the baba, and the people in your life that are fucking you up. Don't take that out either. Or you can, whoever's got control of this show. It's not me, all right? So look, if you want a permanent solution to whatever you think is holding you down, depression, there is actually information on how you can get out of this bogged down, dirty, ugly state. One, you need skills. Everybody needs skills in life and career. But I'm talking about something else. I'm talking about handling your own personal thing that's going on. You know, most people don't have any net worth because they never take care of their self-worth. Okay? Like what's your self-worth? What's your personal self-worth? How do you feel about yourself? The lady that called in says, I'm not feeling, I don't know about the $1,000. Dude, if you feel good about yourself, you'll invest $1,000. Okay? You're worth it. Never, ever, ever reduce yourself to pieces of paper. It's not even money, dude. It's like ridiculous. Most people put it on credit card. It's numbers in a bank. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Dude, that's about you. Okay. That's a self-worth issue. That is not a money issue. You understand that? That plagued me for 40 years of my life. I thought less of myself than I did a piece of paper. Don't do that to yourself, okay? So anything I can do for you, I'm GC@GrantCardone.com, GC@GrantCardone. This is Young Hustlers. Tomorrow, Cardone Zone, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you then, and I can't wait for it.
This episode was brought to you by Sultanian Wealth Management.
With over 10 years of investing experience, we believe in helping you manage your funds. Whether from business expansion, wealth preservation, annuity programs, and capital growth, we can help you. Visit the experts at SultanianInvestments.com. That's SultanianInvestments.com.